Welcome to Next Gen News. I'm Daniel Dudley.
And I'm Mariah Davis.
Bryce Hall threatened to break Tayler Holder's jaw.
Kanye gets real about his kids on new track.
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion learn football.
A man made a commercial to sell his girlfriend's phone.
The ultimate Josh in the world has been crowned.
We'll see about that, but before we dive into today, let's take a look at this week's WTF moments on Triller.
Hey! You fool! What the hell?
Mariah, what do you think about shotgunning a White Claw?
This blew my mind. I feel like this would happen to me. Like anytime I'm trying like way too extra to be cute or like sexy, it always blows up in my face. Literally like this White Claw blew up in her face. But I'm wondering if this was an intentional prank or just something that went south, because I feel like you would have to shake up a White Claw for it to have that kind of like final result.
You know what? If this was like the third take of them trying to be cute or something like that, I don't care, because that was hilarious. I loved it so much. Well, let's get into today's stories. Today on Next Gen News, Bryce Hall threatened to break Tayler Holder's jaw.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about Bryce Hall. He kind of put out a
publicly
statement and kind of talked about.
I don't know who that is, man.
I feel that. Okay.
Recently, Bryce Hall went off about Tayler Holder to TMZ, saying he might get his jaw broken if he comes up to him trying or saying some funky stuff. He also said the two were never friends and he would never be friends with him after the stuff he's done, which is a not so subtle reference to the sexual assault allegations that are going on against Tayler. Yo, Mariah, this is a never ending, I don't know if they should be talking about each other, kind of keep their names out of each other's mouth situation that's been going on, but I don't think it's slowing down anytime soon.
This is way messy. Listen, we don't see this often where we see someone like literally trash someone to paparazzi, because everything comes circling back and will bite you in the butt if you're one of those people. I feel like it's kind of dangerous that he's out there doing that. And you know what? I think the situation is no different. I think if Bryce Hall is going to continue to say these things and even like make threats against Tayler, I'm no Tayler Holder fan. I don't know anything about him. I'm not going to speak to the allegations against him because that's a slippery slope, but I think it could come back and bite him in the butt.
Yeah, it could come back to bite him. I'm very interested to see where this goes. All right, this is the second response from Bryce Hall after Tayler Holder said that he didn't know who Bryce was on the TMZ Verified podcast. Bryce, who still trains to box after his debut last year, said he would never do a boxing match with Tayler, even though fans and myself want that to happen because they did both box last year, because he doesn't want him to get the money or clout. He would rather fight for free in the street.
Champ incoming!
Okay, guys, it's time to calm down if we're talking about having street fights. I think maybe you should just keep your names out of each other's mouth. What do you think, Mariah?
At first, I'm thinking like, wow, what a display of male toxicity here. But it also makes me think, I wonder, okay, Bryce has some really strong opinions about Tayler. I'm wondering like, okay, so is there some validity to these rumors? Again, I don't want to dive into that, but I'm like, he wants to fight him on the street for free, like, and go to jail possibly for that? Like, hopefully that doesn't happen, even though it would make for good news.
Yeah, it seems pretty silly, especially whenever he just throws out, I'm gonna break his jaw if he tries something with me. Those are huge things to say, because now, when you already have lawyers involved in a situation with cease and desist orders coming around, I think saying that you're gonna break someone's jaw, probably not the way to go. I think these guys just need to be quiet and move on. And stay tuned, because coming up, we have Kanye West gets real about his kids in a new song. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion learn football. A man made a commercial for his girlfriend's broken phone. And the ultimate Josh has been crowned.